some of that fanfic out there?
Yes, we have.
You guys are scandalous.
Haven't actually managed to find time. We've just been
to shoot
very much to shoot like a little.
What's that now? 50 Shades of Fringe?
Hi, my name is Mike, and you know what? It's okay to get emotional and cry because I feel it. Anyways, I was going to ask you guys, what's your favorite Walterisms?
That's a good one.
Really good one. So many.
I think Vagenda still has to be top.
What did you say?
The Vagenda line is still maybe one of the best neologisms.
Come right into her agenda.
Yeah. It seems to be the theme of our afternoon.
Morning.
Morning.
Wait, I think I got it wait on that
You got a
one.
better one?
Oh, I don't. I doubt it's better. But it's from the pilot. When I think you guys you and Olivia are driving Walter home from, well, you're driving somewhere. Anyway, Walter says,
On topic.
I think I just pissed myself. Oh, don't worry.
Which clearly runs in the family.
Just a squirt.
Just a squirt. Man, I rewound that and rewound it and rewound it.
Squirt. Yes, that was a fine moment.
That's why he was so excited about it. So he's not the only one. Oh, I don't know. I can't think. There's so many, John.
Take it.
I can't choose.
Well, since nobody else can think of it. Also, Asterix.
Yeah.
Whatever. There's like 10 of them.
Yeah.
And when he finally
Oh,
got
Strawberry
so
Fairy
sad.
Death, that was pretty good.
Yeah, when she gets him back and calls him Wally, it was a pretty awesome moment. But I love it when he calls her names that don't begin with A. I think they're so funny. Like when he called her Claire one day. That was pretty prize writing right there.
Nice. Thanks.
Thank you.
This question is for J.H. Weinman. Blair Brown mentioned in TV Guide magazine that one of her favorite Comic-Con moments was meeting the female observers last year. That was us. Hi. So our question is, are we going to see any actual female observers this year?
That's all you, bro.
I always wanted female observers, and the network said no.
Fox said no to women.
No, this is not true. This is not true. The truth is, I think that the answer to your question will become apparent this year. There's a reason, and you'll find out the reason.
Thank you.
And the past 4 years have just been amazing, and I can't wait for the 5th season. My question is for the majority of you. Sorry, Josh. What was your favorite version of your character to portray, and why?
The one I like best is the random Walter, the kind of the initial one that had no boundaries and really didn't know what was appropriate and what wasn't appropriate. And he was the one that was also so loved his son. He so wanted his son back. He kept saying the wrong thing all the time, and his son didn't like him. He was beautiful because it was just random, and it was without filters. And in some ways he wasn't set up for the rest of them, but he was so much fun to play because there was nothing I couldn't do. Nothing.
Alt Royals. Because he was so conflicted. I mean, I wish he lived a little longer, third season, but he definitely died with a bang. But really, because he was so, I can't think of any other way to say it except so conflicted. And the scene, I loved playing the scene with my son in fourth season. That was a hard scene to play because you had to get so much intimacy with some of that right away. But the young man playing my son was great. So the scene in the bedroom when I put him to bed. So yeah, I love playing Alt Royals.
On a day-to-day basis going to work, the days that I was playing Alt Olivia were much more enjoyable because she was just simply lighter. But Olivia is much more satisfying. I mean, like there is just more to her, and I'm excited actually about this season because we did say goodbye to the alternate universe, and I think that my focus can then just go completely back onto Olivia instead of constantly kind of keeping particular characteristics, you know, like in one dimension or the other.
I loved both Astrids. I think that Alt Astrid was more of a challenge for me. She was really difficult, and everybody thought she was such a flat character. You know, she has a kind of robotic way of speaking, and you don't get to see her emote very much. And so for 1.5 seasons, people had this idea, you know, of her being this really undynamic character. And then out of nowhere, she comes, and she really brings it. And that was such a thrill. It was so difficult. But every day that I would play Alt Astrid, I would go home with a throbbing headache because she would stand so focused at her computer. And so my muscles would clench up, and I wouldn't realize it. And I would go home like, oh God, I can't wait till we say goodbye to these people. Because my body couldn't take it anymore, but it really was difficult to say goodbye to the alt universe. Incredibly hard, and specifically saying goodbye to Lincoln. Of course, this is Fringe, and you don't know what will happen. We might get to see him again, but it was like closing a chapter, you know, of our story, and it was pretty tough to do.
Yeah, it was. I was just.
Okay, guys. Unfortunately, we are at the end. I want to thank all of you guys. And I definitely want to thank you guys for bringing your worlds into our worlds. And I'm going to ask you, if we may have a moment, would you guys please stand up and take a bow?
Time for me to move on here. Do you want
Ladies and gentlemen, the cast
somebody watch your stuff while you do?